Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? This is Stupid Playing Negative AE. Today we are trying to get to the factory. I've already done like 80 practice runs. You guys have no idea. Trying to figure out what is the best strategy to get to this factory because I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble getting to this factory because not only do you need a key to have the factory unlocked, but you also need like to get to the fourth world, which is hard to promise on a single episode. So I'm gonna upload this no matter what, even if we don't get to the factory. So hopefully we do something significant this run. We're gonna open this up so we have a place to go. It's Frost Nova, which is really fucking good. And we're just gonna deep freeze our surroundings a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I have gone aesthetic. Aesthetic is something that is iffy. It increases all your stats, so it's really good, and I think that it's just awesome. The problem with said ability is that you don't get coins, and there's a couple things wrong with that. One, you can't pay the holy or the light to heal you, which kind of sucks. The second thing that sucks about it is that if you get coins heal you, it doesn't actually heal you, which is another problem that is kind of dumb. But other than that, we're pretty good. So there's a couple things I could do here. I could go full into defense, which I think I will do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go full into defense just because it'll make it's really good. Defense tree has always been really good. I've just never used it because holy was the thing. But now that holy is less effective, just in the span of things, I think that defense knight will be ultimately better. That's just my opinion, though. It's good that we're getting a bunch of scrolls because, you know, we're gonna have to take some risks, equip some things that we probably don't want to equip. And having scrolls to like identify or do shit, especially with the new potions. I feel like the new potions fuck everything up. Like before, let me explain. So like before, you would you'd be like, okay, I'm low on health here. What are my options? Well, I've discovered poison potion, so I'm at no risk. And you could just kind of quaff everything you have, and hopefully, just hopefully, you would get a regen potion. Sometimes you wouldn't even get that. Sometimes you would get like a bunch of strength potions, which would be helpful, but if you're really low on health, I don't know. But now there's 90 potions, and each of them is either good or bad. And so you have to. It forces you to use identify scrolls on them, which is both a good and a bad thing. I would like them to jump into my sword. I guess there's no reason for me to fight those guys over there. Okay. It's weird that he's in. He has bubbles coming out of him like he's in water. Is he wearing like a scuba suit? That was stupid. That was so stupid. Not even funny. How stupid that was. So I'm gonna hope to like not get grabbed by him. That's my major goal here. He just took 20 damage from that boulder, which really helped me out. I'm glad I didn't trigger those. None of those are good. We are aesthetic, so whenever we want, we can just start killing the shopkeeper, because we have no use for him. But he doesn't have anything good now, so that shopkeeper doesn't really need. We don't really need to kill him. Another thing that I've been kind of like trying to figure out is like how to defeat Worm Boss reliably. Wow. That's a good ring. That's a good ring, especially like to start. You get +2 defense plus a luck. We are golden. I think that's everything that we're gonna need to do here. We will heal a little bit going in here. Part of me wants to try this hammer. Okay, that part of me was wrong. And we're definitely not equipping that long axe thing. They're never good. Even if it had amazing stats, I probably still wouldn't use it. Like if it had 5 strength, I probably like that might be something that I would use. But even then, it would be so stupid to use because it only hits at mid-range. I don't get these weapons at all. These weapons right here, because like when you swing with them, you only hit like here. You don't hit right here. So like the enemies can just like walk into you and you'll die. I guess it's like a poke tool, right? But if it swings the slowest out of everything, so like you can't even use it for poking. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. Maybe you guys have found a use for them, or like use them regularly. If you guys use them regularly, let me know. Cause like I'm struggling to find a use for those things. And it would be really cool if like, cause I get them all the time. It would be really cool if like I got one and I wasn't like, ah. Okay, I gotta remember that fairy's here. It's the 2nd level that I always forget fairy. And it's not even like for lack of like... I knew I should have moved forward and swiped instead of just stood still. But I was like, you know what? He's not gonna get me. He's gonna get hit by my sword by the time he gets to me. That was not a thing that happened. Alright, that's not bad. That's a doubly increased chance to find magic items, which I'm totally okay with. This is Worm Boss. Worm Boss spawns if you hit him while he's roaming around, because he does roam around the map now. There we go. He does roam around the map, so if you hit him while he's roaming, you'll start the fight that way. Like it does a ton of damage. Maybe I'm just underestimating the amount of damage that each hit does, and that it's worth it for how slow it attacks. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna worry about that. I don't even know why. Okay, here he is. So we could hit him right now and start the fight. However, that sounds like I don't want to do that right now. Okay, I'm glad he didn't somehow hit me. That was stupid. We have enough defense that it only did 1 though, which is helpful. Oh, we have 3 defense, which means we are doing pretty well. I think 6 defense makes it so you're guaranteed to do pretty well. I think. Okay, there's Worm Boss fight started. This is kind of a perfect place to be, because if he spawns on my left, which he will, he's gonna see me. And then he'll come up and start shooting poison. Okay. He got a miss off. 3. You know he's done when he opens his mouth. Okay, so we got a decent amount of damage off. I think this is the perfect spot. The problem with that spot is that like if he does shit like that and it just comes in super close. There's no way that I can hit him, and I need him to not do that. Okay. Okay, we got 6 damage off. We need to. It's very much a game of can you get to him fast enough after he hits. So okay, I figured it out. The first stage is he shoots 3 shots. Second stage he shoots 4 shots. 4. Okay, maybe 5. He shoots 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. It's at this point we need to be careful because I don't know how many shots he fires. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He fires 8. Fires 8 shots, so it goes. I think that was 8 again, right? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. You were gonna be stupid. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. That is 8. Alright, cool. So that's a relatively reliable way to fight him. I think the first time he goes 4, then he goes 6, and then he goes 8. Increases by 2 every time, it sounds like. Okay, so we have a key now. Let's open up this chest over here. Get that potion. I guess we don't need to go for gold, even though I'm trying to. What do we got here? Bird amulet, death protection. It'd be really helpful to get death protection early on, rather than later. We have a decent amount of strength, as far as strength goes. Like that's a decent amount of strength, especially with aesthetic. Aesthetic is giving us a decent amount. 6 strength plus whatever we got going on. We should probably like. That is just too slow for me. This is just too slow for me. You're gonna get hit like. There we go. You're gonna get hit like a bunch of times before you do anything. Luck plus fire resist. I don't know if the poison resist. We're approaching 3 poison resist, and it hasn't even been the forest yet. This guy might be a problem. He's not going to be. There we go. That's good that he's not going to be, because it's good. Wander Blank is interesting, to say the least. There we go. There's the chest right here. Just do that. Get these. Get a talisman, which is good because it might have death protection on it. Death protection, please. Death protection, and it's not bad. Strength plus speed. Oh, I love it, dude. I love when the game like listens to you. Okay, there's nothing over there. I just wanted to make sure. And we have opened up the chest. There's a book here. But in order to get the book, we'll need to either take a shit ton of damage or... You know what? And there's chicken here. Oh, pro shit right there. Book of Frost Nova. Let's learn it again. I was not expecting a second Frost Nova, but I will take a second Frost Nova. Oh, and Fairy's here. We have to go back. Whew. That jump was brutal. I'm glad that I remembered Fairy. It would have been so depressing if I forgot Fairy like a billionth time. Alright, Fairy, we just need to make one more treacherous journey to the end, and then we can bring you to the exit. This is a very treacherous journey. Very, very treacherous journey. Come on. If I die to these spikes over here, I'm going to be so pissed, dude. We'll, of course, do another one because it's only... Well, it's 14 minutes. I don't know. There we go. It did not happen, which is great. And then we're golden. I'd say that's a pretty good wave right there that we just did. Book-a-doo-doo-doo. And then we have chicken for in case we need to have 10 health ever. We get our recharging shield, which would be good. So we have 120 vitality or 120 health, which equates to 7 vitality, which is pretty helpful. And we have death protection still, which is also helpful. So we have to remember that we have death protection and not equip anything that's not death protection. So anytime we get a talisman or skull, I think bird mask might be okay. Yeah, bird mask is okay. Oh, I ran into that. We need to not make mistakes like that if we're going to be playing anything as far as this goes. I do appreciate the starting stats from Aesthetic. It sucks that we won't be able to buy anything from shop unless we kill him. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. This is good. This is good. I think we kill him for this. We definitely kill him for this. We don't have boots yet. The ring is okay. But our current rings are that, which we're not giving up. And this, which we could definitely give up. Just because this one gives us an extra defense at the cost of strength, which I don't think we need right now. We don't really need strength. Well, of course, like, we'd like strength, but if we can have defense and just max out our defense stat, I think that would be just helpful in its own right. There we go. That being said, it's not necessary if we find a bone ring, which could be better or worse. Reflex projectiles isn't bad. I'd actually just equip this normally, I think. The question is, which one would I rather have, this or this? I would rather have not this. I'd rather have this on. This gives us an extra defense along with this, which means we have 4 defense, which isn't bad. We do have a lot of scrolls, so we can uncurse it, but like, I'm gonna equip it anyway. There's the uncurse. We have a lot of them actually, and I think we just keep it on. Actually, increased chance to find magic items early is good. Alright, so a couple things we need to be wary of that we were not before is fall damage. I'm used to going, wow, that is very helpful. We have this for just everyday use, and then we have freaking ice ball for whenever we get bored. Ow. I just did what that guy did to get down here, which is not good. That being said, we haven't the problem with that whole, oh, that's cool, we're getting all kinds of shit, is we're not getting thank you, Vagante jump. Yeah, this is not working out. That'll work out. Okay. Here we go, not too bad. I'm surprised I'm pulling off these Vagante runs. Or Vagante jumps, is what I'm trying to say. I'm also surprised that I'm pulling off Vagante runs, but that's just because I suck at everything. That's what I'm hoping would happen. There we go. Hi, sir. That would have been dangerous if I would have got hit by that. Instant death. That one. Okay, so we have Dragon Boss right there, which is nice to know. That was part of my worries. It's like, alright, this should be an okay spot. is an okay spot. Assuming that I can hit him when I want to. Oh wow, he dropped. That was the... See, I don't get why dragon ground pounds so much. It's shit like that that kills him. Come on. Thank you. There's no reason to mess with that. So we have death protection. We don't want to equip that. I mean, even if... Well, yeah, even if... What? Let's waste the worst death protection first. That way when we come back to life we can just be like, yeah, we had death protection the entire time. Plus... Okay, let's think about our actions. There we go. Ugh. That was the most blatant follow of a character that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, there's nothing in there. Not enough to fight that shit. Okay, so here's where we think about killing Shopkeeper. Where is the best possible place to kill Shopkeeper? Right here, I think? I'm thinking? I just jump a lot. I think if I can get up here real fast, and then he has to... Yeah. Yeah, it's a good place to kill. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there, actually. The question is getting up there is going to be difficult. I'd have to go this way, then through here, and come up here, then come up here, jump up, and then come over here. Okay. Just planning out my actions, we could probably even fight him here, but I'd rather not. It's also, that's going to have to be a jump that I'm going to have to make right away. I need him to get through that gap. Come on, Shopkeep. Can you not get through there? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's smart. You're a smart man. There you go. You're a smart man. Unfortunately, not that smart. That was smart pathing. I was expecting him just to jump and then not be able to grab the ledge and then die. But no, he totally fucking did that. Alright, so that will make it so we have a sword that we can do. Let's keep the increased chance to find magic items. I do appreciate the increased chance. And then we should be on our way. This is an invisible wall over here. It's gotta be. You can kind of see like the tint is different of the wall. And that's how I know. So we now have a bone sword, which will increase our damage just a tiny bit. We have a green potion, which we will not be able to use because we have other shit. I was hoping that it was identified, but it was not, alas. And we got the green drop. We should probably really find out what this one is, though, since we have a bunch of it. Oh my lord. Alright, so if there's ever a time that we're getting to the factory, it's gotta be this time. It's gotta be this time. There's no way that I'm not getting to the factory. I have to. Come on. I know I'm saying that and I'm gonna die in the freaking catacombs. I cannot die in the catacombs. You cannot die in the catacombs, tuba player. Okay, we just wanted to get rid of that guy. I think we have reflex projectiles somewhere. This one. We should probably just equip this. Yeah, let's just equip that so we have some increased projectiles. I'm gonna turn that down on my end. Okay, now that we have like everything that we need, I think what we need to do is not get eaten by plants. That's okay. We know it's Golem Boss. Do we have the cheese? We have Blink. Oh, we do have the cheese. Alright, so what we need to do is get him to kill that spider. We're not dealing with anything else besides him down there. Good. And then we gotta wait for him to ball up, I guess. There he goes. Okay, now that he's balled up, he could kill all those plants down there. Looks like he's trapped. Oh wow, nice. I'm just gonna come up here while he boulders up. Cool. Ooh, not cool. We gotta be careful of those drops. I'm so used to just being able to make those that when I don't make them, it's kind of stupid. Okay, so he's trapped. He does this kind of whenever he does shit. He's trapped down there, so we're gonna have to figure out a way that we can do this without having to do this. Let's see what we have. 2 of lower luck. Druid Cloak. Attackers will sometimes be shocked. We do not have one. We don't have the shit yet. We don't have a shit yet. Is there any way that we can get rid of some of our stuff on this immediate level? Wasn't paying attention when I entered. Maybe there's some sort of smithy. So we are aesthetic, so we can't heal ourselves, unfortunately, on this. Oh, we got reinforced armor. Oh, we can eat that. I wasn't even thinking. Attackers will sometimes be poisoned. What does that bring our defense to? 5? A lot of defense that we have. We should honestly equip the vitality because it'll give us a good shit. This is a potion we don't have yet, so let's drop that. Potion of poison. Best not to drink this. That is a good idea. We're just gonna put that on our weapon. Translucent reinforced armor. Protected by spirits I could care less about, honestly. And ruined dagger is not gonna be good enough for us. Which is whatever, alright? I mean, we're gonna need to figure out what we need to do. We should probably even save one of these keys that we get from the forest and use it on the factory, so we don't have to fight a 4th world boss. We can just go straight in. Look a fire shield may or may not be helpful. Okay. Hello. Okay, I am hoping, for the love of God. Okay. I hoped, and I hoped hard enough. That was a good rock throw goal. Now he goes in there. Wow, that's a decent amount of damage we just did. We did not do any damage there. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. We should probably like start looking for like a potion of magic or something. We have one more ice spell. And we have reflex projectiles, which is really good for us. But I just got hit. Did not mean to get hit there. I don't know what I got hit by. Maybe when he blows up, he does damage, actually. Now that I think about it, that would make sense. That would make sense. Alright, so we're running low on inventory space. I think if we're going to get rid of anything, we get rid of our main sword here. And then get this key. If we can. Oh yeah, use Identify on a potion that we have multiple of, which is this. Potion of Featherfall. Not bad, actually. Alright, that'll allow us to get some more potions. We can also get a new sword, which we will check out right now. Burning Strength, awesome. Amazing. Freezing is good to have, but the +2 strength I think is going to be better. That's a iffy trade, huh? I mean, we don't trade the freezing out for nothing, and we already have 2 freezing spells. That's a rough trade, though. That's a rough trade. We also have like a ton of regeneration. Wand of Blink might be helpful later on. This we're not using, and we'll just push the poison, which we're going to coat immediately with that, and collect our ring back. And hope for a smithy on this next floor. If we can get a smithy on this next floor, I think we're good. We need to get to this factory. It's the thing that I need to do. I've been practicing this whole time, trying to get where I need to be. I think we just burn Fire Shield. Yeah, we just burn Fire Shield. I don't think there's any reason to have Fire Shield unless we are fighting Catacombs bosses, which we will just be skipping, hopefully. That way we have some guaranteed red drought. Okay. Or red draft. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's draft evidently. Like I was saying, I said it right like the first time in my video, and then I corrected myself to say it wrong, and it turns out that I was right. We'll check this out. It's not good, so we'll drop it and then take this back. We have a lot of shit, dude. A lot of shit. We're not going to be using a rod ever. I don't know why we need that. We'll just take Scroll of Enchant and use it right away. Hopefully it gives us a good stat. +2 speed. I knew something was suspicious about that wall. I mean, it lined up with all the other walls except it didn't look like a... The edge of the forest has like a... I do like having reflex projectiles just for these guys. We have poison and burning on it now. Berserker's armor will be good, but also bad. What did we have before? Vitality attacks will sometimes be shocked. This gives us protected by spirits, defense, and a strength. And defense is what we want. Yeah, defense is what we want. Have we not equipped boots yet? I thought I could have sworn I equipped these boots, but I did not. Awesome. Well, now we have boots, and they give us more speed, more vitality, which is cool, and we swim like a fish, which may or may not be a good thing depending on how you feel. Okay, so we have 2 death protections, and we also have a bunch of regen potions. At this point, I'm hoping not to lose my death protections until Catacombs. If I lose them during Catacombs, that's fine, but I need to keep them both for Catacombs. I need to, just in case my dumbass is not able to do shit and I fall into spikes for whatever reason. This is Scroll of Identify, which would be very helpful to just use. We're not using that right now. And we'll just use it on a potion we have multiple of, if we have multiple of anything, which does not look like we do. With the addition of potions, or like a shit ton more potions, like it's almost like and a potion of lower vitality. Well, I'm glad that I found what that is. We should honestly save these because we're gonna be getting okay, so it's Wisp Boss. Because we're gonna be getting a smithy sooner or later, and if not sooner, it's now that we're gonna get one. Oh my goodness! Why can I not jump 1 block? There we go. Why is this one a secret wall as well? Okay, well, I'm glad the spirits killed him because I was not ready for that at all. We gotta check all these walls for pork chops, like this one especially. I don't know, I don't think it is one. I found it. Found the smithy that I wanted. Okay. It's gonna be an odd fight. Ooh, okay, so we killed Shopkeeper. At this point, we quaff one of these, and we go about our way. I'm looking for the chute. Yep, there's the chute. Okay. Cool, I killed chicken? No, I did not kill chicken. And somehow, Wisp Boss is alive at this moment in time. Somehow. Good that he died right away. Okay, we don't have enough inventory space to pick that up. We're just gonna get rid of that. At this point, we have the smithy right here, so we will just use the smithy to do shit. Get rid of this. Get rid of all our stuff, really. This is our only non-death protection thing, so I think we keep that for later. Let's go ahead and give it Luminous. We'll go ahead and give it... this one. Grants me a boot, which could be better. Our boot is not that good. Super speed is not better. Super speed is awful. Or at least for me, I don't know, maybe someone uses it to like hyper damage people or something. I don't even know if that's a thing that you would do. Is this better than this? That is the question you must ask yourself. I think so. I mean, this is just ultimately better than this. Because we don't need intelligence. So we're just going to get rid of that. That was a hard decision. It's a hard decision, but we got savage gloves out of it. Decreased weapon reach. I don't think so. And that's really good. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of improved archery. And, is there anything else that we want to get rid of? We left our thing up there, right? We should probably just go get it and put it in there. Wow, both the deranged and the smithy on this floor, huh? Let's go ahead and get you. Yeah, just go down there, dude. We don't have unlimited jumps or triple jump, which we should probably get before the floor, or not the forest, the area that we're trying to get to, the factory. Not too shabby. Okay, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised. There we go. Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll save this key. We'll save this key. The whole reason I wanted to go over there was to get the chest, but now that I don't want to get the chest, I think we save it for the factory. So that way we don't have to defeat a 4th world boss before we go into the factory. We could just go in. That being said, is there a way to do this without taking shit tons of damage? I don't think this jump is makeable. No, it is not. Alright, so we're gonna pick up chicken, and we're just gonna go. We have enough shit as it is. Oh, we probably could have used the deranged there to get rid of some of these potions that we could care less about. All in all, it's whatever. Alright, so we're max level defense, which means we should probably think about going something crazy like strength. Our strength is already high. Already high. Not that we need strength. I think we go this. No. Nah, we don't need this. This could give us extra damage though. So yeah, I think we go to level 2 holy and then go into strength. Cause what's level 3? Yeah, no. We just go to level 2. We don't need to worry about elemental damage, and then we can go into vitality or whatever we want. Yeah. That way it'll give us a decent amount of damage, and we'll also be tanky as motherfucking balls. Go. It is nice that we have burning on this. It has a chance to do extra damage, which I'm not ever going to complain about. We do have 5. Shit, magic missile's terrible for us. Yikes, that is way better than what we have. Reflex projectiles is still probably needed though, But this gives us 2 defense, and this does not. So we're just gonna kind of stick with these 2 rings. We could give a fuck about reflex projectiles if we have this shit. So that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Oh, we don't take fall damage anymore because we're Holy Knight now, or half defense knight, half Holy Knight, which is very cool indeed. I'm mad that he's in water because he's not taking the extra burn damage that he should. We do have a couple regen potions, so I think we watch our health. Actually, you know what? I think we just run our health down. We didn't need to because we took him out, but I think the better option would have been to run the health down, use the regen potions for if we ever. Okay, good. He died from that. We use the regen potions for when we actually have a life that we need to take care of. While we are just back to the same situation, huh? At this, well, because we have 2 keys, 1 and 2. We have some scrolls that I don't know what they are. This could be anything. This could be enchant. No, because we have enchant. It's recharge. What could this be? Magic mapping. Okay, nice to know. Nice to know. Yeah, we're back in the same situation with like no inventory space. We could like quaff a potion and just hope it's not bad, but I would rather not. We have to find out what this ring is first before we decide on anything. So let's get rid of that book and see what it is. +3 defense. Dear Lord, with the rings. That gives us that. That gives us +3 defense and a strength. That gives us. Wow, what the fuck? Those are good. 2 strength and a defense. 3 defense and a strength. Intelligence. Luck plus a luck does not give us luck. This does. Holy shit. Now what do I have to go this. That makes the most sense, right? Because this gives us... No, that gives us 1 defense. So we're minus the defense if we do that. If we do this... Wait. If we do this... We're at 7 defense. That's an insane amount of defense. We don't get the strength that we need, but... Holy shit, dude. This is a hard decision. And we have to keep both the rings. We could... No, we're not quaffing that. We could just quaff a potion. Okay, fire resistance +1. Whew, taking risks, dude. Taking risks. It's fine, though. Fire resistance +1 is really good for us. Are we max fire? No, we're not. At least my speed look said we're not. Yeah, we're not. But we have 7 defense and +2 fire resist. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm even leaned forward. It's a good strategy. That's an identify scroll, so we'll be able to see what we... Okay. I'm glad that you didn't take that. Identify. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. Identify. Is there a potion we have the most of? No. It's all pretty natural. Let's just go for... See what all the drafts are. Potion of defense, which is very helpful. Go ahead and get that treasure key. Open this up. Get some more potions. That would be weird to have. I think we still have uncurses, so let's go. No, we're going for the more strength and faster attack speed, unfortunately. So that's gonna have to go. Wet elixir. That's a potion that we could drink later on that I don't want to drink right now. What did we... Oh, we got the sword off of that, and we got rid of the sword because we hated it. I really should have used the deranged to get rid of more of my stuff. We're getting rid of that because we don't need it. Scroll of recharge, you know, nice to have, nice to have. I think at this point we pop another regen potion. Oh, there's a smithy. We're going to the smithy. Okay, you are going to be a dick, I can already tell. Burn, and you're not gonna burn to death, are you? There you go. Now you're burnt to death. This is what you get. Alright, cool. So now we can get rid of some of the stuff. Wow. Some of the stuff we quote-unquote don't need. We'll go ahead and get rid of the sword. We're definitely using this burning sword, I think, better than we're using another thing. We could get better boots here. It's not better. Okay. Retaliatory is the only one that we have, just not that. Wow, all the stuff we don't need is stuff that we may need. It's a lot of like potion stuff that, like, let's get rid of this. And we're not using this anymore, that's just final. And we get voodoo gloves, which may or may not be helpful. Strength, grab balls, intelligence, this gives us, no, that's really good. We're not getting rid of that. Cool. We have death protection on. Wow, I want to keep that ring. Even though, like, what's the point? Oh, I missed. I thought for sure I wouldn't miss, but it's whatever. Alright, well, we got rid of what we... I want wand to blink. I want everything that I have, so there's really no point in burning anything. Alright, so here's the hard part. And there's the extra damage that I was talking about with the holy. We'll go and burn that, because, you know, we have 2 death protections and a couple heals. Let's get to the end. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do it. We have enough magic mappings to just make it through this area. So let's do that. Because this is gonna be the tough area to get through. I'm gonna try to get you to spawn up here. Spawn up here, please. Thank you. There we go. Some extra damage is always nice. Flame Pillar is good to know that I have. Cool. I'm glad that he didn't assert his damage there. We could quaff things here. It's all about like jumping around and having room to play with those guys. Identify, which is very helpful. Okay, he's gonna know I'm here. I'd like him to spawn right here. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Good damage, good damage. Okay, we got one of these guys ready to clobber us. Took 3 damage from shopkeep. Not bad. That's a shrunken head that might have death protection. Does not. This is not good. I could care less about intelligence. That's not good. Shopkeeper is a bust. Then there's no spikes down here, which is helpful for me to know. Scroll of recharge. We could use... Okay, there's skeletal dragon. We're just gonna go in. Okay, we still have the key with us. I was scared that I like spent the key without thinking about it, because I'm used to like just throwing away my keys. Go ahead and use one of these, so that way we don't lose our death protection so soon. And then we'll go about our way. We're not gonna pop Featherfall. We might even just not pop. No, we're definitely gonna pop it. This level's too enclosed not to pop magic mapping, and granted I could pop magic mapping. Okay, so we gotta go down this way. There it is right there. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're here with a bunch of health. We have a key for the world that we need to go to. Scroll of Identify will just be used to get a potion identified, which we have this here. Increases your speed by 1. I think we just drink those right now. That way we have a little bit of speed to deal with. Nice, nice attack speed that we got going on. Recharge, and I think we just magic map this next area real quick because there's ghosts. There's 4 ghosts. Like, that's almost way too many ghosts. And it's right there. And we're going through. Oh man, he was in the perfect spot to cock block you into spikes, dude. Oh my god. That, like, I saw him there, and in my head I'm like, shit, 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 shit. Oh jeez. Like, if you're just trying to rush through Catacombs, he's right there to stop you. And it would have been completely ironic too, because I always freaking, I don't know if ironic is the word that I should be using, but I always freaking die to him. Always. There's really no reason to have that, especially when we're going into the 4th world. Alright, so here's the catch. Now we have to get past this first level. We're doing so well. We're recording. The time is 58 minutes. Jesus Lord in heaven. We do have a key that we have, and we're not going to open that chest. Good to know, good to know. Let me just kill these things. There we go. If anything, to get more level. Okay, this guy can go fuck himself, dude. It's way too much damage that I shouldn't have taken. Lion Talisman is dangerous to equip, but we have Uncurse, so we might as well. And it is not good enough. Glass Blade, also dangerous to equip, but we will do it. No. Not with the amount of luck that we've gotten this run. I don't want to do some shit. So we are a combination of holy and yo, hey, that's not bad. It's bad that we give up the defense, but we have death protection to protect. We took a little bit more damage than I would have liked on that fight with the shopkeeper. freezing aura. I don't think we don't have a thing yet. We don't have a holy crap, dude. We don't need any more rings. Thank you. And these are just better. Right? I mean, it's minus the strength. What's our strength right now? 11. And it gives us high jump, which I am not okay with. I will never equip high jump. It messes with your thing, and then when you don't have high jump, you're like, shit, I didn't have high jump there. Alright, we're just gonna get this while the boss spawns, and then come over here. Doo 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 doo. Don't announce yourself coming, dude. You just announced it. He was like, oh, I'm coming. Don't leave through that door. Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm leaving right through that door. So this next level, we should be able to, like, I'm guessing we're going to be able to defeat something. So we'll probably just go straight into Vitality, probably. Or place one into Vitality. Alright, here is where the door is. It's right there. I can see it. Here's the thing. There's a guy there. We have death protection, though. So if he does stomp on our heads, which I know he will, get in the door, you stupid. Guys, we have made it. We are here at the factory. Let's see what's going on. So I've gotten here once before on stream, but on stream I was playing multiplayer and there was no enemies. So this is going to be very interesting to see, you know, what goes on here and if we'll be able to do anything, because we have no idea what to expect. Why is this ring not equipped? Oh, because, man, I cannot de-equip that ring. That ring is so good. Plus the 3 defense, plus 7 defense, dude. That is insane. That's really cool. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I don't know what to expect, but I can kind of, like, predict. Okay. It doesn't look like he hurts unless he's electrified. Okay, so there's little bugs. There's little tiny bug guys. Can he climb? No, he's climbing on the ceiling. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. We just need to learn. I'm not about. I need him to like jump at me. Is it possible for that to happen? Also, this water, we figured this out on stream, is poisonous. So don't go in that water. There's a little flying copter guy. Down there, we will figure what he is because I'm sure he'll come out. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he blows up if you don't defeat him long enough. That is interesting to note. He blinks red and blows up if you don't defeat him fast. He's almost like one of those fire bats, except harder to defeat. Not too bad. Book of Fire Shield. I'm interested to see what the boss would be. If there is even a boss. There could just not be a boss. But past levels lead me to believe that possible. Oh, he's chasing me now. Okay, so they chase you. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, took a little bit of damage there. I'm nervous. Because I think he's gonna do 99 damage to me if he blows up in my face. Let's pop this. That way we have a little bit more than 99 damage to deal with. 30 damage. That's a 30 damage explosion that he does. I need to like get close to him, but not be close to him. Okay, so that's fairly easy to get out of. Or at least I'd like to think so. That looks pretty simple. Assuming it doesn't break down as soon as I step on it. Okay. We're still looking for, wow, this is a weird, like, whenever you move, it's like a different color. So weird. We're looking for, like a boss character, but we're also looking for like new shit that we can learn from. So far the enemies seem pretty okay. I'd probably even take this over a 4th world level, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, you have to do a quick Vagante jump there? I see. Okay. No fall damage because we are holy. Make that. What else do we have going on? We could probably make that if we jump from there. We also have a copter thing over here. Looks like those things are just gonna like not attack. Yeah, it just takes some like really fast movements to get to shake that guy. He kind of like goes faster when he does shit, but I think you can just do really that. Guys, we're here. We're in the factory. This is good shit. I've been trying to do this like the whole time. All right, so hopefully the boss isn't too difficult because we have a decent amount of health. Okay, so their things branch out when they're shocking. You don't have to touch them in order to do shit. Yeah, they're like almost elegances. If I can kill this guy, Jesus. I don't know how much health that is, but that's a lot of health. Let's go defense. We have a decent amount of everything. To handle everything, if that makes any sense. We have a decent amount of health, a decent amount of defense, a decent amount of strength, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. It's not too much health. Okay, there's the boss. I don't know what he is or what he does. But we're gonna find out. We need to stay away from the edges. Okay, so we have death protection. We're not gonna be able to get past this without losing our shit. So as soon as we get down there, we're gonna have to go. More death protection. Okay. Looks like you can ride on top of him a little bit, which may or may not be helpful. Does he summon those? He does. He summons those. Okay, so he's a summoner. I was not expecting to do that on the first try, but that's interesting. So he's a summoner that. So I shouldn't have been worrying about those guys. I should have been worrying about him, because those guys are just gonna every so often hurt me, whereas that guy's just gonna keep spawning them. That being said, he does this thing where he lifts up, and if he does that, he's gonna beam down, and it's at that point where you kind of need to get on top of him when he's going onto the areas. I'm guessing, because he doesn't hurt you himself. It's the beam that hurts you, so he can just push you along. I think the strategy is getting on top of him when he... Ooh, but see, then that happens, and then you'll get crushed. Or getting on top of him or behind him as he pushes you. I think that'll make him... Yeah, like if you got behind him right there, I think you would be fine. that being said, would you be fine? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. This is a new area, guys. It's time to learn a new area. Yeah. But if you guys enjoyed, let me know. Peace out, you guys, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.